Ken Pachi Black, and I'm back with the one-time educated lames become more desirable than thugs. And I'm not talking about later on down the line when the thugs are all in jail or become deadbeat dads, or later on when the women in their lives become undesirable in their late 30s, 40s, 50s. I'm talking about when the educated lames are young and in their prime. The one-time educated lames become more desirable than thugs. So I'm scrolling on my favorite black male bashing blog sites, and apparently the new scandal is lapgate. Lapgate. L-A-P, lapgate. Talking about the photo of Russell Wilson with a friend of Ciara's sitting on his lap. Now, she posted the photo on her Instagram page, and of course, fans of Ciara, they just went nuts because he just married Ciara, which is understandable. The moral police is out there watching Ciara's back, so we can see why there's obviously a problem. I mean, the young lady on his lap is Yolonda Frederick, who's a makeup artist and also a longtime friend of Ciara. So according to my favorite black male bashing website, they suspect that she may have a crush on Russell Wilson, which is the reason for me making this video. You know, I heard a story similar to this many years ago by my niece who was in high school at the time. And she was telling me about this guy. And from what she told me, the description that she gave me sounded more like he would fit in the so-called educated lames category that we're talking about a lot today. Well, this guy, like most educated lames, he was a good student with good grades, wasn't very popular with the ladies, of course, until somehow, by the miracle of God, he got a girlfriend. Yes, the educated lame got a girlfriend, and she was attractive and kind of popular. They started dating. And when word got around that they were dating, all of a sudden, he became a hot commodity. He became someone that other women desired. Now, at first, this young man was considered a lame, of course. And when he was single, if you had asked a lady at his high school, would they date him? They would say no, of course. They would say he was a nerd. They would say he was lame. And they would say he wasn't attractive. Didn't have that edginess that they were looking for. But everything changed when one girl started dating him. Even the opinions of the women who said they didn't want to date him, those opinions changed when he got a girlfriend. That's when other girls wanted to date him and started calling him sexy. So they're now telling their friends how much they find him attractive now. So I guess you're wondering, what does this have to do with Russell Wilson and Ciara? Well, Russell is considered the educated lame, and he marries this hot little Ciara, very sexy young lady, and boom, his stock goes up. All of a sudden, he's this sexy dude now. And Ciara's friend, the makeup artist that was sitting on his lap, is allegedly ready and willing to give up the draws. Now, before he was married to Ciara, I don't think Russell would be her type. I really doubt it. And it could be that women are just competitive when it comes to men and getting attention, or maybe she's always had a crush on him even before he and Ciara started dating. But again, I doubt that. And I can't leave this out. When women have a good thing going, especially when it comes to men, they can't keep their mouths shut. I mean, they talk about everything about the relationship, all the good juicy parts. They talk about how great the sex is, what kind of house they're getting ready to buy. All these things played a factor in her alleged crush on Russell. But I think Ciara played a huge role in his desirability going up. I mean, of course he had money, but when you're with a woman that looks like Ciara, other women want to be with you. In my opinion, not a lot of black women was checking for Russell Wilson. His first wife was a white woman. But it seems to me when it comes to black women, you have to at least look like you can beat up the pussy. And I don't think Russell had that look. I'm guessing, I don't know. I'm guessing he looks like he would look at the pussy and just start smiling. And that's about it. You won't beat it up. He'll just smile at it. Or maybe he does look like he can beat up the pussy. I don't know. So what do you think? Do you believe that the one-time educated lames become more desirable than thugs in their prime when they're young is when they get a really hot girlfriend and other women want them? Or is it something else? Let me know in the comments. And thank you, new subscribers. I really appreciate it. I will be subscribing to you as well. Kenpachi Black, and I'll be back.